I had them in the front, the very front area of the bag, but look at this, huh? This thing's like perfectly preserved. It's got the wire, you know, look at, they don't give us this stuff anymore, all the wire diagrams, it seems like, you know. Very simple. Look at the date. What does that say? 4/25 of 75. Holy moly. 1975. This is MJ. Very interesting. There you go. 1975. Still. Ooh, yes. Yep. So this piece is still stuck in. Surprise. Here's one of the reasons why I carry electrical tape on me. This is one of my new arsenals. Hold that up for me. Try to get this out. This thing's giving me a run for my money. It is not coming out. Alright, we're getting closer, I hope. We're making a mess. But she is buried. I don't know what caused it to seize in there like that. Look at this, man. This thing is just fighting tooth and nail. I mean, I've been trying to spin it out too. It's 30 minutes of my life. Man, I can't believe how tough that was. But it's just way too heavy. We're gonna find out though, because once we bring it up, it'll probably be, it might be too, might be too much of a rocket too. We don't know.
Yeah.
But right now we can't get this thing off the ground. You know, when you're doing service, you got to play detective. And so right now we don't know what we got. These springs have been replaced. They're newer style. They're the overhead style. The bolts in the center, I can tell. Yeah. You bring it a full revolution around, basically.
I brought it 3 around because it was already almost 11, wasn't it?
Don't matter. Bring them up higher if you want. You can set your winding bar in there too if you want. Just get your winding bar resting against that. You know, bring it up, and we gotta work on the way you're winding them. You gotta go flip that breaker. It was bad. All that work and it went bad on me, the outlet. So now we're direct. So hopefully no sparkies.
Done.
Okay. Well, Caleb got it on, so that's good. All right. Well, come over here and do your jog. The jog. Not J-O-B, jog. J-O-G. With the opener. You know, open stop. Be ready to hit stop though. Just a little bump bump. Oh, what a bummer. Maybe this opener's dead. Go ahead and try it again. Nothing. No. Of course, it could be. I guess I got to see if I got power in here. All right, stay tuned. All right, so here's where we're at. Outlet went bad. Customer was nice enough to go get us fuses. The outlet was bad. It was just bad. It went bad. Like, I don't know, for me, you know, it had power. I checked it all the way through, and now our limits, something's wrong with our limits here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this chain. We're gonna run it at revolutions because it's probably in the right revolution, instead of messing with these set screws and turning them all which ways and making everything goofy. So I'm gonna drop this chain. We're gonna get it on the down limit, and then I'll rehook the chain and we'll see where we're at from there. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do here. So stay tuned. I think there's a date
I see what you think is going on with it.
No date. I released the brake right down here. This whole mechanism's the brake. So I release that. The door's in neutral now, right? So what I do is I check, right? Loose, because I don't want no surprises. And then I got lucky. Look at, ooh, the master link is right there. So that's nice. That'll work nice. So we're gonna pull that off, and then we're gonna run it, get on the down limit, because right now it seems like it'll keep going down, but it won't go up. It only goes up about 6 inches. Yes. This might have a date on it though.
I don't know where those are. I
I had them in the front, the very front area of the bag, but look at this, huh? Thing's like perfectly preserved. It's got the wire, you know, look at, they don't give us this stuff anymore, all the wire diagrams, it seems like, you know. Very simple. Look at the date. What does that say? 4/25 of 75. Holy moly. 1975. This is MJ. Very interesting. There you go. 1975. Still. Basically the chain's off, right? Chain's off. And we're gonna have Caleb run it.
Run it down?
You can do, yes. Down is the way to go. Let's run it up. I just want to make sure it runs long enough. It sounds like it's in the right distance. There we go. All right, you're going to bring it down, right?
Yep.
Beautimus. All right, I think we're ready for action, Caleb. Just be ready to,
Ready to stop it?
Yeah, because you just never know.
All right. Here we go.
Yay! Ooh, did it stop on its own?
I think so. I went to press it because I got scared.
Yeah, me too.
But I think it did stop on.
Oh, bring it down a little bit and then hit it again, or see if it stops.
All right. Yep, it does stop on its own right there.
Cool. All right, that's nice and up out of the header, so they'll hit the header before it hit the door.
No.
Yep. Ooh, that bottom roller's not moving. Or it's really bad. I can see it was wanting to come out of the track. Not on your side. It's probably not slipping in and out like it should, you know. Is that you, or did it stop on its own?
That was it. It's on its own.
Nice. And it's sealed?
Yeah. Sealed across the bottom.
Sweet. The 1975 is back alive. They got, I mean, this is kind of nice. It's like working as a spreader bar here, you know, so that works pretty nice. That keeps it all nice and locked. So I'm sure this thing can use it. It can go through a lot of abuse without jumping the chain, which is nice. Some things, they just don't build them like that anymore. Look how simple this is. So simple. Way simple. 1975. Kill got this. Took the sawzall blade, went across so that can move. It's common. You know, they get caught and see now it flexes. I can see it flexing, so that's good. That side wasn't really a problem, but he's having fun getting the cover on up there. There you go. Now, what we'll do is we'll just take a pair of ice grips and peel it open a little bit, and then just get it in there.
Honestly, I think I could just bend it around.
Well, if you would get your hands not dirty and put your gloves on, you might turn into a man.
I don't know, you got some people, the real men have dirty.
Oh, here we go. I've heard that before.
I don't know if I am going to get it picked up. Yep.
I'll be darned. You got her.
Like a real man, see?
I sprayed it up pretty good so it travels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I sprayed up the inside when it didn't even have one in it.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, spray the. Ain't gonna hurt to be liberal. I spray that whole shaft too, just wipe the whole. There you go. So don't rust.
Yep.
Rust. Hate rust. Perfect. So there's that. I'll run that down.
Should I just stay up here?
Yeah, you can probably do the top one, right?
Yeah.
That one you might need a gun at some point.
I have one.
Oh, you do? Ooh, it's a little crooked. Might have to smack her back. Whack. It's a whacker. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Or, well, that's not the right size either. So
Yeah.
just get me a 7/16 for.
So I want to kind of drive this point home. So we're messing with it, right? My thought process is, I could be wrong with this, that might have been an original door. I don't know. I don't know if this was an original door and this one got changed. But see how this is a vinyl back. But this is a similar era, right? So I don't know what's going on. And then, but these have overhead springs on them. So, but this door is heavy. This door is heavy all the way through. So Caleb's actually put another wind on it. I don't know if we're going to get it to where it's going to be good enough. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be good enough because you know what's going to be our saving grace. And that's why if you're ever dealing with commercial, you might want to order your opener with a brake. So since this has a brake on it, it's saving us. Now the brake yesterday on this one was not working that good. So I sprayed it with lube and it's working good. The door kept bouncing, had a bounce effects to it, and I couldn't get it to land. But once I got the brake working on a 1975 opener, it was working fine. So what I'm getting at is that when you're doing commercial, I know it might be another $20, $40, $60 when you're ordering the opener, but get a brake system on it. I really think the Genies are the best. I love that you can tune them, you can turn them up, you can turn them down. The LiftMasters are kind of like this OverHead where it's got the clamp style. I don't think those things are as efficient. I think they don't hit as hard as the Genies, the commercial ones. But it's just something. Either way, even if you're going to do a LiftMaster, I always encourage to get a brake. So if we were to replace this opener, I would definitely want a brake system on it. So it's saving us, because I was just explaining to Caleb right now too. When he pushes on the brake, this door starts drifting. Not horrible, but it starts drifting pretty good, and then it starts kind of going in a rapid free fall. And I told him, I said, if that brake system wasn't on there, you'd be dealing on mechanism, is that a word? Inside. And I said, this door would be drifting on you right now, and you'd be sweating bullets. Because I said, but we're putting springs. I think we've added like 2 or 3 turns per spring. And so we're going to shrink the life cycle of it, but it'll help the opener last a little bit longer. So it's just, I'm doing what I would do if it was my place. So, but I just thought I'd explain that to you guys, that, the brakes, man, I know they add a couple dollars to it, but it's so much worth it, especially when you're out in the field. This would be we'd be doomed if we had like an MT, I know it saves money, but sometimes saving money costs you money. Does that make sense? All right. Beautiful truck. Ready?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right, push the old brake. Yeah, it's still a fall. But okay, stop it there for a second. Gotta get to work. So I definitely keep getting a little nervous that we're gonna overdo these springs. We're gonna blow these springs. So I'm not quite sure what you would do besides obviously measuring the springs, which we haven't put a scale on it, or not a scale, but a gauge or anything. Got the wire. So what I'm thinking is, because those limits were so far off, my guess is that we probably still need to put more turns on, because it's dead the whole way through, right? Like even when we dump it, it's not like it gets hot in a certain spot, so it's dead. So I think we still got to put another turn on this, but we just it's geared so much that it went so fast that it threw the cables off. So Caleb's fixing that with some vice grips right now. We're cheating. Put them on there so we don't lose them.
They're both on there.
Yay! I'm gonna hit the button. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
So now take the vice grips off?
Yeah, I'm gonna bump it one more time, I think, just to Make sure. There you go. Now you definitely. There you go. It's just nicer than having to have your fingers in there.
Yeah.
You know, and you can cover 2 spaces, 2 spots, because you know you couldn't be over here at the same time. So peeling it out. I call it peeling it open. Of course, I should have grabbed a flat bar. Sometimes the rear pin can hold you too. But we're good. Ooh, we still got some lube.
Crusty dusty.
Plenty of lube. Lots of lube. I gotta I want to spray the cables a little bit so they don't rust out. You know, I'm not afraid at the bottom.
Yeah.
A lot of rust. Ooh, that slide's nice. Be nice. There's that, and then what I like to do is bring the door down just a touch. Bring it down farther too, man, and you just kind of. There we go.
Just
Good
like
enough.
that.
Good enough for this old house. It's catching on over there. Yeah, it bounced again. I wonder if it's the back of that. I wonder if it's this.
Oh yeah.
Sharp, yes. That's sharp. It's probably catching the pin on the back side of the bracket. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Probably got wedged in there one time so hard. There we go. I should take care of that. Oh, way better. You know what I mean by the pin back there, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 pins.
Yep. There's the thing that the cable
Yep.
clamps over.
Yep. You know, sometimes it fools you because all you think about is a roller. And it's actually, well, I got a pin back there too. So.
Yeah.
Ta-da! All right. Thanks, Mr. Caleb.
Yep. No problem.
We did a good job, man. It was good to have the extra help. Thank you guys for watching. If you got anything, put it in the comments below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And make sure you keep your fingers. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Thanks for watching.